So another thing happened in the week before last episode. We see Team, uh, I want to call them Meryl, maybe Corrigan, whatever. Carol and Morgan off to the rescue for Ezekiel, and Henry runs off to follow Carol, which was dumb. And Gavin was expressing his displeasure at the whole thing and doing things he didn't particularly care to do, but was inevitably doing them. And I can't recall the quote. Shame on me for not looking it up. But Ezekiel said one thing that was very poignant, which was one of the best lines I think of the series was. That Gavin was writing the story and that he would dictate how it ended. That's not what he said. It was
Yeah.
more eloquent than that. But I thought that was a really like deep thing to say, and
Excuse me.
it's unfortunate that Gavin didn't go off script, so to speak. I mean he was trying to make Ezekiel comfortable and he's being nice to him and everything, but he was still taking him off to die essentially, which he didn't have to do, especially once he saw that most of his men were MIA and probably dead. And also, as a side note, in regards to Henry, when he first said that he wanted to go with Carol, I feel like someone should have punched him in the face and knocked his ass out. Like, when do little kids ever listen? Especially in this show, someone should have knocked his ass out, and he should have woken up at a secret location, not knowing where the fuck Carol was, and then he kind of followed after her. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not talking about abusing children. I'm just saying this particular instance in the apocalypse where a kid is half cocked and wants to go kill a bunch of people, you lay his ass out so he can't follow you. That's just my personal opinion. Um,
So, oh man, I'm actually really bummed about Gavin. He was like,
hey, he wrote the ending to that story.
yeah, no kidding. He to me always from the very beginning seemed like one of the good guys in the Saviors. He never seemed like he was really wanting to do any of this. He seemed like he was just trying to get by, and he seemed like he was always trying as hard as he possibly could to just minimize the damage and the carnage and hurting anyone. He hated all that stuff. And so I was hoping he was going to get like absorbed into the Alexandrians because obviously they can't kill everyone. I was hoping he was going to be one of the ones that got saved. Um, that didn't happen. He even told Ezekiel like during his last moments, like, dude, I liked you. Like I didn't want this to happen, and it's a bummer, but I mean, he was just kind of in the
He did
wrong
it to
place.
himself.
Yeah, he.
No, he made a choice.
I know, but it was unfortunate because I feel like he was one of the good ones, and like, why the hell is he dead? And that long-haired douche, whatever his name is, I forget what his. Do you remember?
Jared or something.
Jared. That God,
The rapey looking '70s guy.
he's like the douchebaggiest looking guy, and he always is doing something annoying. I really want that guy to die. Like, I hope they show him die. He's one of the most hateable characters on the show, without a doubt.
It'd be nice if Maggie killed him or something, but I mean, Gavin, Ezekiel said it. He made his own choice. Even when he saw that they were losing, he could have made like some kind of deal or something. Morgan, my God, that was grotesque. He pulled out old dude's guts.
Mm,
Um,
dude,
that was
that was
painful.
gnarly. Yeah, that was a really gnarly scene.
I I haven't grimaced so hard watching the show in like a long time.
Chris
Um,
Hardwick made a really good joke about it on Talking Dead afterwards. He's like, before you get your guts pulled out like a clown handkerchief or something like that. It was so dead on. It was exactly the way that it was. Oh my god.
um, that almost made me lose my train of thought.
Sorry.
Seeing Carol and Morgan interact with each other, and Carol's concern for Morgan's, let's say, mental health or emotional well-being, maybe a bit of both. Um, I mean, obviously they're preparing for Morgan to leave.
Yeah.
Obviously, to go, I guess, and fly away on that helicopter at the garbage dump.
Can't talk about that.
All right, all right. They're preparing for Morgan to leave. I think Morgan seeing Henry kill Gavin, talking about he had to do it, like as a reflection of what Morgan was saying. I think it disturbed him. You know, it's like
Hmm.
it's obviously something like that will come across as more disturbing with a child than an adult. But I think it was a good mirror for Morgan to realize what he was doing and that he doesn't have to kill, which is what Carl was saying in the first place. That like that's why they juxtaposed those two things because the whole thing was, we don't have to keep killing each other. We don't have to keep dying. That's kind of the theme for this whole 8B, and we see it again later in the episode that I can't discuss right now with Enid. Um, like there has to be.
Morgan has just been on all areas of the spectrum. I mean, he's gone like super crazy and like kill everyone, even
And
if
he
they're
was
just standing there, to like I can't kill anyone at all, to like back sort of the other direction again. He's killed a lot of people this season.
even Carol was like, well, we don't have to kill those guys yet, and then Morgan was like, nope, they're there. We're gonna kill them
Yeah.
all,
And this is
and he
coming from
just
Carol, like the person who murdered Karen and like what the other guy's name I forgot.
I don't know.
Karen and David, back in season 4. I mean, she's never had any problem
Well, not
killing
even that.
people.
Like killing the wolves and like, you
The
know.
burning those
Well, it's
women alive in season 6 who were holding her and Maggie hostage. That was crazy.
oh well,
She can be vicious when she needs to, man. You
it's
threaten
just
her, she will take you out.
well, it's just funny because in the wolves episode, and Morgan was like, you don't have to do it, Carol. You don't like it. You don't have to do it. And Carol like, yes, I do. And now they're like on a seesaw. They're in a
uh,
seesaw of murder.
how
And
romantic.
now Carol's like, you don't have to do it, Morgan. We don't have to do it. Yes, I do. I have to do. Like it's the exact same thing.
Well,
It's they're on a seesaw, and I'm wondering if they're ever gonna reach a place where they're just, you know, uh,
I feel like they're gonna, build them up as if they're gonna get together, and then at the last second he's gonna have to
I
leave to go
gotta
to
go, Carol.
Fear the Walking Dead, and then like obviously he has to come back to the Walking Dead at some point. But before he goes to Fear the Walking Dead, he's just like, "We'll murder again together someday."
Oh, maybe they'll get it in one time before he leaves.
Yeah, and then he'll say, "We'll murder again someday."
No, he won't say that.
Well, that would be funny if he did.
He'll be like, Carol, I have to go. And then Carol will be like, oh, Morgan, what would you do? What would you do?
Yeah, Carol would never do that.
I have to
She's too much
find
of a
balance,
badass.
Carol. It'll be like it'll be some conversation about how he has to go find himself and find balance between
I have
killing
to
and
go
not
find
killing.
myself on the West Coast, and for some reason, God, I hope they do that in a way that makes sense. But that's a different video. Anything more about Gavin and Ezekiel and Morgan and Carol?
I'm just curious how Carol and Morgan are gonna say their goodbyes whenever that happens. So
If you guys like our content, please make sure to subscribe up here in the corner. Also follow us on Instagram at RLRashone. Also check out our blog, thelivingrashone.com. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.